Hi, welcome to Sass with Sabrina. This is the channel where I try one new thing a week and post however it turns out. I just want to inspire you to try something new of your own or make you laugh if my process turns out funny. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I greatly appreciate your time. Post a new video every Tuesday. Please subscribe. So in this week's video, I'm trying something new, and I don't even know what it's called. It didn't have a name or a title or anything. It's just like this banana cornstarch mixture that is supposed to be really good for your skin all over your body. In this video, I'm gonna be trying it on my hands. I'm a hairstylist, so my hands take a beating over the winter. This redness is rawness, and they're super dry. What it's supposed to do is nourish, add collagen, because the banana contains collagen, and then replenish, and then it'll just like remove the surface dead skin. So let's get started and see how it goes. So the first step is you take your banana, leave the peel, cut the tips off, and then cut it all into cubes. The video that I saw, they actually had a beautiful looking banana with no brownness whatsoever. However, this was the only banana that I had in the house, and I do know that when a banana ripens, it actually has more minerals and nutrients in it, so I'm just hoping that as it has browned, it has produced more collagen within itself. So the collagen in the banana obviously is the one that gives your skin a youthful glow. So you're going to take your cubed banana, put it in a saucepan with a cup of water and a tablespoon of rice. So then you take your I totally just spilled that on the ground. So then you take your mixture and bring it to a boil and let it boil for 10 minutes. So it's just boiling now for about a minute. So we're gonna go to the full 10. It's not quite 10 minutes, but the water is pretty much all gone, and I can believe the rice is cooked enough. So I'm just gonna let that boil on its own. I have shut the heat off on the oven. So the next step is to let that cool. Okay, it's now cooled down. The next step is to grind it. I do not have one of those handheld mixers, which would be ideal. So what I'm gonna try to do is use my potato masher, and then if that doesn't work out, then I'm gonna use the blender. But I really don't wanna get into doing that because I think everything's just gonna stick to the bottom. So let's just see how the masher goes. I'm not sure about mashing the rice. No, the peel and the rice are obviously not going to mash easily this way, so we'll have to use the blender. Yeah, a little handheld device would have worked out much better. I'm just gonna have to keep mushing the mixture back down around the blades and keep blending it, blend, stop, yeah, it's gonna be a process. Okay, so from here, you take your mixture and you strain it so that you don't have the big chunky bits. So that's what my mixture looks like. The mixture that I saw was lighter because their banana was yellow. So it was probably more like an off-white color. So in the video, this is a type of strainer that they used and it went well for them. However, that's all I have managed to be able to get through the bottom of the strainer. So I'm getting less and less and less of this mixture. I think this is so funny. I hope it's not a fail because I purposely went out and bought one specific ingredient for this to work. And I will, unless I Google another product to make with it, I will never use that ingredient. This is the silliest thing I have ever done. Okay, pretty good. That is all that I could not get through the strainer. Okay, so that is actually the only little bit that I got out. The ratio proportionately to what the other people had is much smaller. I do have to add a couple more things, but I am afraid that it might be a little bit too much. So I'm just gonna play with the ratio of everything. So the recipe that I saw called for a tablespoon of cornstarch. I am taking that down to a teaspoon. The other ratio was a tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm taking that down to a teaspoon. And this is the massive amount of skim powdered milk that I went to go buy. It doesn't need to be skim, it just needs to be powdered milk. And I am only using a teaspoon. The original recipe called for a tablespoon, but once again, I am adjusting the ratio. So yeah, you just mix this all together. It's supposed to last up to 7 days when you place it in the fridge. So now you take it You put it on the areas that you want to apply it to. It was on pretty thick on the person's hand that I saw it on. My mixture is chunkier also. Yeah, so take it, apply it, and actually leave it on for a half hour. That would be a lot easier if it was my face that I decided I wanted to put this on, but I am actually doing this in between clients and I do not have time for that today. Be back in a half hour. Okay, so this is the hand that had the banana mixture on it. And this is how my other hand looks. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I do think it made a bit of a difference. Most of the dryness is off. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, my hands are very bad from shampooing hair and bathing a kid and washing dishes all winter long. So that's why I am still red, because my skin is just not healed. Yeah, I think it made a big difference. I think it actually even feels better. It's not as dry. It actually looks a little bit lighter, softer, better. That was neat. I'm glad I tried it. Wish I had more left. It's pretty much just enough to do my other hand. Thank you so much for watching my video.